15th of March on Sunday, in the evening in France time, the president of France, they have the live stream on YouTube to share about the COVID-19, and they decided to lock down all the countries.
There will be a time in the future when we look back at the year 2020 and ask, where were you stuck when the world came to a stop? Many of us would answer, we were at home with our families. Our story is about Jackson Nguyen, who was stranded in an airport for 47 days in the midst of a global pandemic.
Hello everyone, I'm Nguyễn Hữu Tín in Vietnamese, and English name is Jackson Nguyen. I'm studying Master 2 at Catholic de Lyon University in Lyon, France, and my family not live with me. My parents live in the hometown in the south of Vietnam, and it's about 200 kilometers from my apartment here in Ho Chi Minh City. Everything changed so fast in France. After the 20th of March, all the flight is cancelled. No have any flights come back to Vietnam. So with a lot of worry from my parents, I'm worried also. Fortunately, I can find the flight, the Aeroflot brand, come to Vietnam and have the transit in Moscow.
This was the plight of hundreds of passengers struggling to make home out of airport terminals. They soon resorted to seek help from their government officials.
Very much about the situation. I have a lot of contacts with the embassy in Moscow, Vietnam embassy in Moscow, Vietnam embassy in Paris, France, and Ministry of Immigration in Vietnam. My parents contact the police. My parents contact immigration department also, the hotline also, something like that, to find a solution for me. The good condition. After all, just stay. It's not very hard for me. Though I don't have anybody around, no have families, no have shops. I have money, but I cannot do anything. I think it's okay for me. I can stay and I can live, so it's okay.
Closing down the borders seemed necessary at the time. Many governments employed a similar tactic, but the mental and financial toll it took on the passengers was catastrophic.
The help from the embassy about the food, about some facilities like the blanket, is so important at that day because outside of the airport it's snowing, and it's so cold. It's very important. I eat the food every day, the same cabbage soup, just cabbage soup every day. To be honest, I miss Vietnamese food a lot.
While the situation was difficult for Jackson, his friends and family were worried sick thousands of miles away.
We take care of him in spirit, and like friends, to share emotions with him. I think that is the things that he wanted at that time.
Like so many survival stories, there was nothing for the stranded passengers to do but wait.
Certainly that at about 35 days of my period, I find out the information that one plane will be take off on 12th of May from Moscow to Vietnam. It's so headache, but I'm happy because I see the way I can come back to Vietnam at that time.
Finally, an absolution. The Vietnamese government was able to find Jackson a flight after 47 grueling days.
I think they will have the Vietnamese people as much as possible with their ability already. And for my situation, also they help me a lot, especially the Vietnam embassy in Moscow. Is a good feeling about the Vietnamese embassy. And for my Vietnam government, absolutely understand their situation because they must take care of other people also, especially in Vietnam. They cannot allow a lot of Vietnamese outside come back to Vietnam without control.
Jackson's tale is a story of human endurance. Against all odds, the human mind can persevere through harsh realities and come out stronger.
When you're stuck in the difficult situation like that, your mind is so important. And when your mind is not good, you should think about the best situation of other people, and you are more good condition like them. So it's okay. Just wait.
While this is a story about the effects of a global pandemic on a human level, Jackson's experience is perfectly reflective of the time we are currently living in.